Empire, Episode 8, The Lion's Roar. So many things happened in this episode that I broke it down to basically 3 major storylines in this episode. Let's get started, shall we? This is the next morning after Lucius and Cookie had their 17-year long awaited reunion. So Cookie's like, you need to get rid of that fake Halle Berry because you get no nookie from Cookie. I like how Cookie be thinking. So she came up with an idea because she just found out that Lucius had the ALS. So she said, let's do a legacy album about your songs. And then the song, You're So Beautiful, let's make it a family song. And I think this song it means a lot. Because he sung it to her when she was about to go to jail. She sung it when she was in jail. And then Jamal used it to come out. So the song means a lot. Cookie will produce the album. Hakeem, Jamal, and Lucius would be on the album. And they forgot to ask Andre. I mean, he could have played a tambourine or something. Include him or something. So they're all in the studio having a good time singing. And then Cookie even gets on the album. And where is Andre? In the corner lurking, furious. Everything. So we go on with the song. Okay. At first, Hakeem and Jamal, they've been beefing. So Hakeem's like, we need to make Daddy happy. Blah, blah, blah. He says all Dad cares about is making money and making music. So they call the truce. Hakeem told Jamal he can be the last person on the song. Then Camilla got in Hakeem's ear and was like, the best go last. So then he wanted to go last because she said that. Let's back this up. Hakeem and Cookie have a moment. I felt like it was too quick. I felt like it should have been a little more, unless Lucius is just good at being Dr. Phil, because they basically came in agreement very quickly. But, I mean, from the first episode, he called her a biatch, you know what I mean? So then you went to being okay, like 6 episodes later, and the way their time going, it looked like it could be 6 weeks later. I don't know. But he basically said that he feels that Cookie loves Jamal more. And she told him, and I like that moment. She was like, it's not that I love him more, I just know him more. And I got that. And again, talking about Hakeem and Jamal, but not Andre. How Andre should feel about this. And I understand that Cookie probably thinks that he's married and he has a wife and he's good, but boo-boo, he is bipolar. Y'all need to check him because he's just a little too stiff, no emotion. Y'all need to check him because them suits be looking good on, but they're a little tight. He might bust out like the Hulk. They need to check him and make sure. Cookie, I'm just stuttering. I apologize. Cookie tried to please everybody, so she's finally building this relationship with Hakeem. Hakeem asks her and calls her mom and say, can I be last on the song? He said, she said, let me go check with Jamal. She checked with Jamal. Jamal's pissed. Like, Jamal really don't care, but at the same time, he thinking this is just another thing. Because Hakeem said that he was going to drop the beef. Then, Jamal found out that his parents are hooking back up. He warns his mama. Then, what happens next? Then Hakeem didn't want to be, Camilla was like telling Taraji, Cookie, how you gonna tell Cookie who's supposed to be on the song? And she was like, Yoko. She was like, what can you do, Yoko? Can you play that tambourine? I like her. My whole thing, where was Portia in all this? Camilla, I guess, became Hakeem's manager and said he ain't doing the song. So you got Jamal said he ain't doing the song. Hakeem said he ain't doing the song. Then Jamal comes out. It's all good. Hakeem and Jamal's like, well, we'll just do a duet on a verse or a chorus. Then after he came out, Lucius was pissed. So then they dropped the album. So everybody feeling a certain kind of way, emotional and everything. Nothing happening. Let's go to the next thing. So Vernon tells Andre. Andre's mad that he's not even asked to be on the album, which I can understand it because it kind of feel left out. But you're a grown man, you need to speak up. So Vernon tells Andre that because it's going to be a public company, they're supposed to have an interim CEO if the CEO can't function or can't, do what they're supposed to do. Which is messed up because they're basically playing on Lucius ALS, but everybody else don't thinking it's like that. Basically, I was trying to figure it out, but I think it's 8 board members, and because Andre is asking, he needs 4 votes. Vernon's like, he'll give him a vote, Lucius will give him a vote, Cookie, and then he needs 1 more vote. But Vernon never tells Andre that he didn't talk to Lucius, but he did make it sound like he talked to Lucius. But of course, that's his dad. He will, agree to it. I feel like Vernon put him under the bus, and I also think that that's Vernon. When Vernon found out that Lucius killed Bunky, I think he went into his own plan. So he's helping Andre sabotage everybody else, but he's sabotaging Andre at this point. That's what I feel. Andre looks at the people who he can ask to vote, and then there was one other woman besides his mom, Jacqueline. So she likes women. Again, he pimps his wife, so they like to role play and play games, and they get turned on from him. Then I guess they're swingers. So she was okay with that. Then they get to the house. He's like, change your plans. His wife showed her husband, and he's in love with you. So Rhonda's like, okay. Even better, I'll go entertain him, and you entertain her. And then they got turned on. When she gets there, because she saw a picture of the woman's young, so she was expecting the husband to be young. Oh my God, I was like, oh, no disrespect to the actor, but he was old, crusty, dirty looking, and then in a wheelchair. Rhonda's like, what the hell? Andre's like, no, he done full-fledged pimped her. I mean, at least if the man was attractive, she could enjoy it, however they get their rocks off. But being that he's like that in a wheelchair, she's like, what? She started drinking. And then he talks about the movie. I forgot the name of the movie. And the guy basically had ALS. And then they were listening to him. He basically said that the guy had a special kind of ALS where he could sit here and function like in his mind, but he wasn't mobile. And the whole point of him telling her that was because he can get an erection. And he touched her hand. She threw up. I almost threw up in my mouth seeing that. Okay, Andre still she was pissed. She got in the car. She was like, you need to man the hell up. And I don't blame her. You gonna stop pimping me, because we have seen she always does the work. She seems like she's always the thinker. Andre got Vernon thinking for him, got her thinking for him, just got everybody doing the work. Man up. Andre already feel left out from the family, then his wife kind of is pissed with him. He just ain't got nowhere to go. Okay? So they get into the meeting. He tells Lucius is pissed. They vote. Lucius votes against him. And the lady that he was trying to vet to do it, she voted against because, she was disgusted by everything. And then he had vetted another guy. So he still had the 3 votes, and he was waiting on his dad. His dad said no. Daddy was pissed. I'd be pissed too, because first of all, you didn't come to me. And basically, I have ALS. So if anything happened in the near future, you're using it against me, because it's not like he was healthy and it's like, oh, sure, you do it. But he knew that he could sit here and deteriorate at any time, and you're going to go behind me. Vernon and Andre have a meeting with him, and he tells him that you thought that was okay with going behind me, and Vernon's like, we didn't think it would be a problem. It's like, I don't know where your loyalty is. And then Vernon's kind of like, I just sit here and frame the man to get you out of trouble, and you questioning my loyalty? Really? And then Lucius like, let me talk to my son. So I don't know if Andre thinks of Lucius as more as Vernon is more as a father or what, but he was like, let me talk to my son. I feel like it was emphasis on that my. We see why Lucius doesn't like Jamal. Well, he has a problem with Jamal because he's gay. Now we see that he has a problem with Andre marrying a white woman. Like, you will never be accepted and everything. Basically, he feels that Andre is a sellout because he married a white woman. And since he is a sellout, that he don't care about the family. So he will never, ever leave his company to somebody who don't care about the family. Andre is heartbroken. His whole thing is, y'all hate me because I sit here, got good grades, I studied, I went to college, and I'm not talented. That's pretty messed up. Because you should still be happy he's successful. You still should be happy. Andre is deteriorating. He's drinking when he shouldn't because he's taking pills. He tries to kill himself. Where is Malcolm? Malcolm, you supposed to be a Navy SEAL, a stealth killer and all this. Where are you? Where are you? To talk this dude off the ledge. Where are you? Are you just lurking around? You seeing the sex tape that happened at Lucia's house and you're seeing it in the studio so you can sit here and, you know, try to get some of that cookie? Because you're seeing her sex tape. Is that what you're doing? Because I just don't know what he's doing. Because if you so crafty, because Lucius listed all his criteria or skills that he got, but I ain't seeing what you doing. I mean, is you and Becky in a closet or something? Where you at? I feel bad for him. Lucius and Cookie. Cookie tell Lucius that you can't be with me if you're going to be with Anika. Anika, he was going to tell her, but then he found out that Nika knows that they had sex. She didn't even hold her cards long. And then she also found out that her dad signed for him to have a clean bill of health, which is fraud because he got ALS. She knows that. So I think he decided to keep her because she knows too much and she can get in trouble. She said she's taking it down. And you know, it's all about Lucius' empire. And Nika wants for him to prove himself, so she wants to get married the next day. He said, they're having a white party. No, we're not doing that. We're going to wait till the next weekend. Okay? Then Lucius go and have sex with Cookie. Lucius playing everybody. He just getting it in with all that action. They go to the white party. Anika is with Lucius. She's supposed to be gone. Cookie see it, and then Anika was like, we have a big announcement. She wanted to make sure that Cookie was there so she know that he chose her over Cookie. He tells Cookie, I'm done, I'm going to stay with her. We're over. She like, forget you. She goes talk to Nika. Nika thinks she had the upper hand. She's like, oh, I already know about you and Lucius having sex and everything. She's like, oh, you did? Is that before or after we had sex in the studio? Oh, you ain't know about that. You look cute. Bye, boo. What? This is another thing. Let me back up. Because Anika came to the office the next day and held out her cards and let Lucius know that she know he slept with Cookie. Off the bat, right? He's slipping. Because he should have been like, when you get back from your trip, and did you come home last night? Like, you should have been asking that because her trip didn't supposed to be overnight. You should have been asking, like, where was you last night? Because you back already. Did you go? That's what I would have been asking, but you know. Anika's mad. What did Anika do? You don't betray Lucius. You betray Lucius, you might die. She goes, at first I thought she was going to see Vernon. She takes her ring off. She goes and see Lucius' nemesis. I forgot his name, but that was the guy that Lucius had a record deal under before he got his own. You gonna go sleep with the nemesis? Oh, you screwed. And then from the next episode, it looks like Cookie found out. But see, that's what I'm saying. Cookie make friends with people that know things. Security man. Portia look like she don't know, but Portia is in them streets. Okay? That was good. Jamal. to touch briefly on this, so Jamal is being friends with a guy named Ryan and everything. I don't know how that worked, but they gave each other love and everything. He said hi. He said hi. I guess in that hi, it meant like we swing for the same team. I don't know. It was like hi, and then they just knew. I guess I don't know. And Jamal really liked him because he was his own man. He had no fear. Like, his family didn't approve, but he didn't care. And I think that gave Jamal some courage and everything. And then he told him, do it for yourself. Do it for your daughter. I thought that was cool. Lucius gave Jamal permission. See, the whole time Jamal kind of been hesitant because of his dad. But Lucius didn't realize that at the white party, he gave him permission. He said, it's about music. It's about your truth. Tell your truth. Lucius, did you forget what his truth is? The truth that he has, you don't like. But you just told him to tell his truth. So he went and did the version of You're So Beautiful and put When a Man Loves a Man or something like that. And he became out. Everybody's talking about it in the news and stuff, but it ain't really changed, but he has a problem with it. So Lucius got a problem with everything. He probably has a problem with Hakeem dating Camilla. Cause like what's her name? Like Cookie say, Auntie Camilla. Well, it's good. We're gonna see what happens next week. And leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Really Madeline. Okay? If you don't like something, if you do like something, give me some constructive criticism. I won't know unless you leave a comment. Okay? Until next week.